I think it's finally about time. It's on right now, you know that, right? Wait, oh, we're doing singles? Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh, I'm... I really hate to say it, but I'm really kind of disappointed with Storm 4 right now. This game is just... Are you fucking kidding me right now, man? Get the fuck out of this shit. No. No. Why is it? No. Eternal, why? Why are we doing... I wanted normal matches. Why are we doing bullshit? You know what? Whatever. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna stress over it. I'm not even really trying to play this. I'm just trying to get this point across with this bullshit with Storm 4 is pulling. Like, honestly, it's fucking pathetic that it takes them about a year after the game's been out to actually decide to do anything with it. For them to even just add spectator mode, it's taken them about a year. And the fact that Boruto, Sarada, and like, it was labeled as pre-order only originally, are gonna be in the Road to Boruto DLC, but, well, which is kind of obvious, but it just doesn't make much sense when you really think about it. Like, if they were saying they were gonna be pre-order only, why even state that? Like, why even have them come out later if they're just gonna be pre-order only originally? If they wouldn't have said that, I'm sure a lot of people might not have even bothered pre-ordering Storm 4 because, well, it really defeats the purpose of pre-ordering it if the only thing that was exclusive was like Hokage Kakashi. But that's really besides the point. What's really going on here is what the bullshit they're doing with the DLC. They've practically shown off about, what, maybe 4 or 5 new characters? Like Shikadai, forget the name of the bubble guy. Momoshiki, Kenshiki, and they gave like Naruto and Sasuke new ultimates and all that, new movesets. Like they pretty much just gave Boruto and Sarada new movesets. It's really kind of stupid. Like considering that other characters are not even going to be playable. Well, that's no. There's no point to even compare that. They've done stupid shit with slots to begin with, so I'm not even mentioning that bullshit.
Something that really caught me off about Storm 4. They don't really see what the community wants. There's characters that we've been preaching and begging to ask for that haven't even been put in the game yet. The
Exactly.
7 fucking swordsmiths. We've been begging for those motherfuckers for God knows how long and haven't got them. We just got the old Kages, what, a game ago.
Yeah,
So that means it took you guys that long. It took these guys this long to finally listen to the community. If they listened to the community, the game wouldn't be as dead as it is right now. They need to stop focusing on the newer shit and focus on what the community wants as a whole. It shouldn't take you a whole year to say, well shit, we need to sit down and figure out what we need to put in the game to get buyers and players to come back, because it shouldn't take that long. If you're gonna make a DLC, you should at least make it within the same year that the game has came out, so some people can come back to play it. I don't need to make a game, then wait a whole other year to add in shit that should have been in the game in the first fucking place. That's a waste of time and money from the community and the corporation that's building and funding that shit. That's a waste of fucking time and effort. A lot of people don't realize that though. You don't need to fucking and if for the pre-order shit, no, that shit should have just been in the game off the bat. I don't need to pre-order a game to get characters. The only exclusive thing was Hokage Kakashi. Everything else was going to be put in the game eventually. That's a waste of fucking time and money. You should just made one fucking DLC. One DLC out of the entire game. You shouldn't waste all that money on all these separate DLCs, which is going to be later on in the game a year later. That's a waste of time and effort. It really is. It's pretty sad that if it takes these guys this long to do all of that, something's wrong. Come on.
Exactly.
Cyber Connect 2. Listen. If you really want to know how to get money and and figure out how to get sales out there, one, listen to the community. They're telling you what they want. How long did it take you to put in spectator mode? Something you took out the game. You should have never took that out the game. If you were to put spectator mode in as soon as the game came out, I bet you there'd still be more players that are playing currently.
Definitely. Because it's definitely dropped, I think, because it's like impossible to really find a game that, well, I don't know, like I can't really say for on PS4, but on Xbox, I'm pretty sure this game is just about dead.
The only reason PlayStation hasn't even players is because all the YouTubers are on PlayStation.
Exactly.
And mostly everybody wants to play against the YouTubers. But besides that point, my point is this. Why do you hold off on, you shouldn't hold off on things. No. You should have never did that in the first place. You should have just pushed everything together. You could have delayed the game for like a month and put everything you needed to put in.
I would have rather had
Honestly.
it delayed.
You could have delayed the game, pushed everything, and called it a day.
It's the Forgotten Kitsune.
You could have said, alright, we're gonna hold off, we're gonna put in all this other stuff, and then we'll produce it. We'll make the price $65, so that way you get everything, and you don't need to spend at least $20 to $30 extra on a game.
Exactly, because that DLC is just kind of like really only story oriented.
And it's story oriented. Yeah, it's story oriented. And then the characters that are in the story, you don't even get to play as playable characters.
Exactly.
What are you thinking?
Because they did that exact
Nobody
same
wants to pay
shit.
for a story mode DLC.
Just like
Nobody
when they
wants to
pushed
pay
that
for a
adventure
story
mode
mode
bullshit. Like, who wants to play adventure mode?
No. There is no one who wants to play adventure mode.
If they would have had it, like,
You have legitly no reason. You could have just pushed it out and made us wait. If you would have made us wait, we would have been perfectly fine. I wouldn't have tripped, because then I would have bought the game. I haven't even bought the game and I know how bad of it is.
because I'm pretty pissed off at how
That's
this
just
is.
sad.
To make it worse, Renegon, they delayed Storm 4 once before just for adventure mode.
And nobody plays that bullshit.
We
except
don't.
for they're getting
Nobody
getting
plays
achievements.
that. Unless you're going for an achievement because you want to be a perfectionist, there's nothing to get from it.
There's really not, because like I remember that's when people thought there was gonna be you'd get like tonary from doing it. Because I remember that was a rumor going around. People thought you'd get a character if you completed all the stupid events in adventure mode, and you got nothing practically.
There's nothing important from that. Just give us all the characters. If this game came out way before the movie, no, after the movies, you should have put all the movie characters in off the bat. Yeah, you put in the last Naruto, the last Sasuke, Boruto, and Sarada. You unlock those. There is rumors that you unlock those at the end of the game. I'm not really sure. I forgot.
Yeah, you unlock the last Naruto and Sasuke at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Same with the last Sakura and Hinata.
So, tell me, why should I spend all this extra money on things that you guys are holding back?
Just to release a year later.
There is no reason to really hold back anything. You should have just pushed it out or made us wait.
Because I can understand if it was maybe a
did-
guest character, but when they're like actual characters in the
You
franchise
could have put
itself,
in Luffy or something.
yeah, exactly. Like that'd be more viable. Like if it's an exclusive to the series itself already, why make that pre-order only? Like that's defeating half the roster, right? Well, maybe not half of it, but like they'll always have that roster incomplete. Just like in Xenoverse 1 when they had Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta as pre-order only. You could never get him after that. You could never get him. Your roster was always going to be incomplete, no matter what you did.
Unless you went on Amazon and bought a day one edition off of Amazon, there was no way you could get them.
Exactly. And he wasn't even really that good either, so I don't understand why he was even a pre-order only.
At least they subverted it with Goku Black.
I mean, but back to the main topic at hand. If you're going to put a character in the game or make a DLC and you want to wait a whole year to make another one, don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that. Literally. Don't do that. Just take your time. If you have to delay the game, delay the game. Push it out a month later. It doesn't matter. And we eventually played it anyways. You could have pushed the game out a month later or weeks later, put everything in so no one has to spend extra money, and you screw over most people that pre-ordered. No point of doing that.
It's really not.
But never been a point to hold something back.
So Konami, are you gonna also talk about the useless costumes?
Well,
Costumes you shouldn't pay for.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have to pay for costumes. Like,
They're
that's
just
stupid.
cosmetics. They're just cosmetics. You don't need you can just literally unlock that in the game.
Oh yeah. Now that you just picked PTS Sasuke, the fact that they are adding that finally in Storm 4 with the Road to Boruto DLC, it makes no damn sense that that's DLC. That PTS Sasuke with the sleeves should have been playable since Storm 1. But no, they decided to make it so it's impossible. And he wasn't even choosable in Generations to pick. Like, you always were the one without sleeves, but he's had the headband. What sense does that make?
Just give me the Sasuke with no headband. Sleeve.
Considering that was in Storm 1, like no, Generations should have definitely had it, but
what if I'm really cold and I'm playing with Sasuke? He's gonna get a cold because he doesn't have sleeves. Give me sleeves.
this is really stupid though what they're doing. This just
no
doesn't make
reason.
sense.
None.
There really is no reason for it because it's just stupid. Oh, and the fact that they're adding like fucking like older Gaara and wait, isn't Gaara and
He
Sakura
should have been
getting
in
new
the game.
costumes? Yeah, they're getting new costumes
Yeah.
for the DLC. But what about everyone else? Why is just Gaara and Sakura? Like,
Should
that
have put
doesn't
in
make
the
sense.
entire cast.
Exactly. Like, if you've got the time to make Gaara in there, why not give it to everyone else too? Because that's what they could at least do.
Tamari gets a story costume.
Considering they don't give them any
But only
new
for story
movesets,
mode.
like, they might as well. Like, what else are they doing that's really stupid? Oh, the fact that they're bringing back Mecha Naruto. I don't
He's
understand
not
that.
even important.
Like-
It was a filler character.
Exactly. Like, why would they bring him back? Like, when they could have brought like any other character back from. Well, I don't know if they could have brought any other back. Just the only other character that really got.
They could have
removed
put
was-
They
Gurren
could
in the
bring
game.
Gorin.
Gurren. Literally. The chick that had the crystal powers.
Yeah, like they could have really like. Oh, and the support only characters. What about them? You just removed them from after like what? Wasn't it Rev was the last game they were in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the last game was Rev, and they never brought him back after.
What if I wanted to play on Shizune?
Like they had
what if I
perfectly
wanna
fine
play
movesets
Shizune?
too, basically. They could have really gave him movesets ultimately. Because in Generations, like, well, I think they did have him in the others too, but They pretty much already had
They did.
one combo already. They had shurikens, they had a jutsu. What else did they really need? They only needed like a movement animation and just a few other combos. And that was it. And voice clips. That's all they needed. But no, they decided to take them out after Revolution and just do nothing else with them. It's just straight up stupid. This really makes no sense.
Just a waste of money.
It really is. Like, I honestly would have waited if it wasn't for the pre-order. Which, like, now is going to be, like, in the Road to Boruto thing, which really kind of just defeated the purpose of it.
You're also going to tell them about the broken status online.
Oh, with all the bullshit that happens online normally? Yeah, they need to fix the online play, because it's just straight up stupid. Like, so many characters have stun locks and, like, infinites.
Almost everyone has them except for Jirobo.
And that's just really stupid. Like, no character should really have an infinite in this. Like, because I know Revolution, I think, was the one started it. Like, I didn't play Storm 3, so I'm not exactly sure how it was in that, but
Storm 3 had infinites.
But it wasn't as bad as Storm 4.
Oh, okay. Because I know it definitely had to have gotten worse than Storm 4, because this is just straight up stupid.
Even Minato had an infinite thing. Just...
Like, they really should have been spending a little bit more time working on the combat versus working on adventure mode. Let's be real here. How many people are honestly going to play adventure mode? Besides maybe that one time.
That wasn't related to getting ultimate.
Tonary? Yeah, because like
achievements.
Or that too, yeah. It's stupid. They really kind of just screwed people over with this game.
Just a waste of money. Waste of energy, waste of time.
And that's why I honestly still have to say I probably love Generations the most.
We finally got peace.
It was the easiest one.
And like, I don't understand why they got rid of like the fourth combo and stuff. Like, I don't see the purpose in getting rid of them. Like, it didn't
Probably
make sense.
memory constraints.
Oh, screw that. They could have definitely kept it.
No. There was no reason to get rid of it.
Just like, or probably time constraints, like what happened with the Edo Kages for Storm 3.
Oh no, they just wanted to make you wait to pay another game for that. Because they were obviously, they could have been playable. They obviously could have been playable.
They could have been playable. They put them in the game, so that means they were technically in the game. All they had to do was add them some slots and unlock them and make them unlockable, whether you paid for them or whether you just collected Zenny like you collected for any other character if you didn't want to do story.
Exactly.
You collected Zenny a certain amount, you could just get the character.
Yeah, forgetting this. There was originally going to be playable in Storm 3, but because of the time constraints, you end up getting those duplicate slots of Gaara, Choji, and Itachi.
They might as well have delayed the game.
Which still doesn't make sense in Storm 4.
You should have delayed the game. You should have just delayed the game. You can always delay it. You have the power to delay it. If something's wrong and you know people are going to want it, delay the game and make us get it later.
Because I'm sure people wouldn't have a problem with that either.
How many years have you been begging for them and still haven't got them? But
we
like
probably never will.
Characters? No, technically 3. Because we got
technically we never will because this is their last Storm
What's
game.
up?
I mean unless
technically we had let's see, we had Zabuza and we've had what's his name?
What, Suigetsu?
Kisame.
Oh yeah.
We've had Suigetsu, Kisame. Those are the 3. Technically we have 4 because we had Chojuro, the little guy that had the big sword.
I honestly wish he was still playable. Like,
Yeah, that's four. That's only 4 Miss Ninjas, not including the old one.
Then again,
Really,
I don't
were there
think
supposed to be
Shugetsu
11
was
in the
one of
game?
them.
No, his brother was.
Yeah,
his
manga
brother
too.
So you could have put in all those characters in the game because obviously you could fight against them in what? Storm 3 you could fight against them.
Exactly.
So obviously they're in the game. You just don't want to put them in the game.
Especially when you had all
For
the
what
support
reason?
characters. Like, that make no sense. Why give
They
them an
could've been
attack
support-
moveset? They gave them movesets practically.
Why
They
give
just
them a-
needed to give. They just needed to give them a couple more combos, and that was it. Exactly.
people
Like,
are
there's
lazy,
so many
man.
characters that people want, but they're not doing anything about it. They refuse to give people characters. Like, they just want to sell the Road to Boruto DLC and hype it up and everything, whereas it just doesn't even seem like it's really
you
worth
would have
it.
said these, if you would have said these characters were playable characters, then I could understand. Like, okay, cool. Some people are gonna get to play it.
Exactly.
But no, they're story mode only.
And it's extremely stupid. Because why even put them in the game if they're just going to be story mode only? Like, they
That's
could
a
have just
waste
done
of
something
money.
like they did with Storm with Revolution, basically. Like, I'm sure no one would have really cared if there were story only characters in that. Because the game didn't
Or they
even
could
really
have
have
at
it.
Yeah,
least
because it wasn't in the
compensated
story.
by giving us that world tournament.
Oh yeah, that World Tournament mode I would actually play this game a lot more if they had that online. Because that thing was actually.
If they
one
had
thing I
that
loved
online,
about it.
that was fun.
Yeah,
You could have
exactly.
4 people in an arena fighting. That would have made fighting. It would have been how it was in the older games, like on the GameCube, where you had 4 people in the ring fighting.
Exactly. That could have made the game a lot better. It would have survived a lot longer too.
You could have. There's so much stuff you could have did in the tournaments they had for money and Xboxes. Really.
It's just really
You hosted
stupid.
a storm. And then the only people that were good at it were the people that actually played the game.
To blow you?
Not even the casuals. The casuals entered the tournament and lost. There was only one. What? Afro Senju was probably one of the only people who actually won one. That was a YouTuber that played the game consistently on both consoles.
I can't blame you about that
Come on.
Kushina thing though, because like I kind of wish he did have another moveset. Because it would have been kind of nice to see her actually play a little bit more seriously versus throwing like frying pans and all that.
Kushina, there was no Kushina. Yeah, Kushina. No,
Going to
She
blow
was-
you?
she was one of the strongest ninja in the Leaf because she had the seals or whatever, and she was in Uzumaki. She was one of the strongest, undeniably.
It just seems like CC2 is just really lazy with movesets.
They're just real. They've always been lazy.
But they can give Naruto like 3 or 4 different combos, but anyone
They
else
gave
no.
Naruto about 300 variations.
Exactly.
Sasuke
Oh, don't even
300.
start with Sasuke. Like, Sasuke gets a new moveset practically every game.
And let's talk about his new awakening. Freaking Susanoo already gets that almighty push.
No, my blood.
Yeah, but that's a Rinnegan ability. That's a Rinnegan ability.
Well, either way, it's kind of, well, yeah.
But
It makes a
It's
bit
a
more
Rinnegan
sense.
ability.
It makes more sense though for them because they're older now,
Now, if he
so they got
didn't have-
different movesets.
now, if they didn't have Rinnegan and he made an almighty push, and he didn't have Rinnegan, it'd be like, what?
Or if they made that like usable on like every other variant of Sasuke, no matter what, like that would kind of be a little stupid. Yeah, but Hanabi seems like she's got her combos do seem a little slower though. Like that's the one thing I kind of didn't like. Cause I like her awakening moveset though. It's pretty good, but like her overall moveset's just a little too slow. Yeah.
To blow you?
That's just sad. Just Storm 4 is just sad. CC2, you just fucked up. You're
I don't
losing
really-
players.
They really are.
You should just make CC2. Honestly, if you would have made a game that was like Xenoverse, think about it. That would have so many players. Now the system may have been different or whatever, but still, you would have so many more players. People would go out to buy this game. People would make different characters. It'd be like Dragon Ball Z. It'd be like Xenoverse itself. It'd just be a different game with the same everything. Well, except the mechanics and the moves.
Yeah, they really did mess
Yeah.
up with Storm though. Like, it's still a good game in a way, in a sense, but it's just
Storm success.
pretty much like they've really kind of just screwed people over. Hopefully, when like a new company picks up the Naruto license, they can actually do something like that. Because right now, Storm is kind of just iffy.
Hopefully they go into another provider.
Exactly.
Worst case scenario, they might just capitalize on the Boruto series.
Hell, that's even better right there. They could actually do something with that because there's not too much explored with that yet.
You just, hey, we're just gonna put in this character from Boruto. No, like the whole next generation of Naruto characters could have been put in the DLC. They were in the movie. They were in the manga. Why didn't they get put in the game?
We didn't even get adult Konohamaru. Like, he's only in there
Don't
in
even
a
get-
cutscene. Like a little cutscene
He's-
ultimate or something, if I remember correctly. So that's really stupid.
Yeah, and the Team Ultimate.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Like, I'm sure a bunch of people would have loved playing as adult Konohamaru.
I mean, enough people enjoyed playing as a kid Konohamaru.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure some people enjoy.
They really could, because they really just, if they make a game with the newer generation, they could really do a lot more with it. Because there's so much more to explore. And it would make a lot more sense for that to be like a Xenoverse-esque game with the new generation versus the current Storm generation, or, well, the older generation for Naruto at least. Because it would make more sense to have other people's characters and all that there, like, because it's a whole new generation, essentially. What else is there? Oh yeah, that could definitely make a lot more sense too. Because the Naruto franchise does have a lot of potential. Oh, okay, what just happened?
I think they lagged out.
Oh, GG Storm4. This is exactly what we forgot to mention too, is the shitty connection. Like, that's just pathetic. Like, it should not be disconnect. Well, then again, I think that did happen in the others too.
No, it didn't happen that much with Storm 3.
It might not have been as often.
No,
at least.
Revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking, I remember I kept doing a tournament, and I'd pick the same 3 characters, and I'd instantly win the tournament.
Oh, Sukunomi,
Why?
you forgot to discuss one thing.
What?
When they took off the spectator mode and reduced the tournaments from 8 to 4, as well as the endless.
My God! Don't even get me started with that, Max. Like in Generations, I used to spend hours to maybe like I remember back in like I forget what year it was exactly, but we like a group of friends that like I really don't even remember anymore. Like we would play Generations and we would play tournaments and that for like it was during like the summer where we'd be playing that like all day. We just keep doing tournaments nonstop. Those were the best days right there. Like it was so much fun being able to watch everyone else fight and all that too. Like I can only imagine if that was on Xbox One now. Like it was beautiful. Like it's just something that Storm 4 has really lost over the time. Like this, because I think
Storm has progressively
didn't that
gotten
get
worse.
removed after Generations essentially?
It got removed. Part of it got removed in Revolution, and then in Storm 4 it got completely removed.
Yeah, because it's really just really stupid. Like they really could have done something with it.
And in Tsukunomi, let's not forget the content that was cut off. Like for example, the story mode, how they had to have still images, and they actually had the cut the actual 3D cutscenes in the game files.
That's really pathetic. Like all the other Storm games cutscenes were way better than what they did with Storm 4 because it's just really pathetic. Like that was one of the things that I really enjoyed about the other Storm games is that they had that animation towards it, like the cutscenes. Like that's just completely basically missing in Storm 4 almost because they only do it really for when it's a quick time event half the time. Like why? They did that. They had those even in Rev still, I think, didn't they? And even that was only for like,
Revolution. They had that for the tournament
yeah.
and for the Mecha Naruto story.
It is kind of sad that the Xbox community for Storm 4 is kind of just dying out. Like, at least I think so. I really don't really play Storm 4 that often anymore.
And for the fact that ones that still in Storm 4, they use the stun locks and
Yeah,
call
they just
it
cheese you all
legit.
day. Yeah, like no, that's why I don't even want to play this anymore at the time. Because I remember one game I got into, I just kept getting spammed with Renegon and Sasuke, and he had kept using the fireball. Like, that's all he was doing. It was either that or the Chidori Sasuke. Just non-stop. Ew. Why did I honestly try that?
You guys are also gonna tell me how broken EMS Sasuke is.
Well, EMS
Well,
Sasuke's
do you
been
think
broken
that
since Rev, so he doesn't
He's
even
been
count.
broken since he was married.
Yeah, exactly. So he's not
He was
really.
broken since he was
He
married.
doesn't count. Like, it's just sad that the game has pretty much evolved around stun locking and infinites. Like, no.
And then people have the nerves to call themselves legit. It's like Storm 3 with Neji all over again.
Oh no. That is not okay.
Broken like everybody in the world.
I feel like I kind of did miss out a little bit without playing Storm 3.
Renegon, what do you think? You think you missed out?
On? Some things. Some things you missed and some things you didn't miss.
Was it really that bad?
Yes, it was Tsukunomi.
It was
Those
bad.
freaking Nejis.
Oh yeah,
just
reanimated
mentioned
They
Minato.
were
Oh, he's definitely cheap. At least they nerfed his ultimate a little bit though, because that thing used to just track non-stop. Like, couldn't you?
And at
Weren't
least
you able to
they nerfed
spam it too?
Kaguya.
Wait, they nerfed Kaguya?
No. Yeah, they nerfed her ice thing. You know how her move when she uses the ice dimension?
Yeah, but wait, when they do it?
They did that when DLC pack number 1 came out.
Oh. Huh, I guess I never figured that out. I didn't really use Kaguya that often.
So Konami, what just happened? I just blocked you and the animation still just got through me.
Oh no, that's why I hate that Madara. His combos will hit you no matter what, basically.
Is it Madara without the fan?
No, it's the one with the fan.
Oh. Oh, you have the shitty one. You do.
The other one is better though, because his attack, well, aren't his attacks a lot faster too?
Yeah. Plus that Madara, you have to start off with the fan for most of them.
I like how that Hokage Naruto outfit is still like the Sage one, like is still never appeared in Storm 4. Like it would have been really nice to see that one, but no, they don't add it for some mysterious reason, which they probably never find out why. It's just like they want to just keep. They'll probably put it in the Road to Boruto DLC.
No, didn't see it in there.
Well, it's not.
The bad
out
part
yet.
about it is it's still in the files.
Yeah, see, because it's
been
not
in the
Road to
files
Boruto's
since
not out
Storm
yet
3.
though. Like,
No,
like,
I mean
they can
it's
still
been
be
in
adding
since Storm
stuff.
2. No, it's not. Those are all the. They didn't say they was adding the Naruto. They showed all the costumes they was going to add.
I don't know about that. Because if it's still in the file, well, then again, yeah, that could make sense. Because wasn't what's his face, Lars? Wasn't he still in the files?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
My
still
nigga
in the files
Lars.
for Storm 4 as well.
My nigga Lars.
That's still really kind of stupid, ultimately. Like, it kind of makes sense that Lars isn't back, though, ultimately, but... Because he wasn't exclusive.
He was so good.
But he wasn't exclusive.
He
He was
was
a guest
such a good
character.
character.
So it kind of made a bit more sense, but... I'm sure people would
Oh,
probably want
you
him
should
back,
also
though.
talk about the Road to Ninja costumes they didn't return.
Yeah, it kind of was a little stupid that they
That
didn't
movie
bring them back.
was
It's like...
That movie was kind of stupid.
They really could have brought him back. It's like, it would have been nice to have a bit more costumes, considering this was supposed to be the
I'll
final
be
Storm
back.
game. Yet they removed so much stuff and never find a way to at least benefit from it. Yeah, I have to say I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Lars though. Oh my gosh, definitely Menma. Like, that's been one I was honestly hoping would have been in this game, but no, nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Like, they could have given us so many characters, but they just choose not to. Without any real reason behind it, too.
To accept this.
It's like, what else have they done that's been pretty sketchy? It's hard to really say.
The slots.
Oh, yeah, the stupidness with the slots that they have, like, they should all have the characters under one. Just have them under one slot and just... Because it makes the thing so much more messy having, like, each variant of Naruto having his own slot. Whereas, if they would have just put them all under one, it could have made things a lot easier. Especially all the empty ones, too. Like, that's even stupider. Like, what's the purpose in having all these empty slots?
A trait that began in Generations.
No. Generations didn't have that.
Generations did have empty slots.
No, all the slots were filled. The only slots that you would see that would be empty would be the support character slots. And that was only if you weren't doing, like, team battle or something. Because besides that, all the slots were filled. And that's honestly just really stupid that they refuse to ever do anything about that. They make all these slots, but they don't have enough characters in the game. And even when we do get new characters, it's like a very small amount. Why can I not move? Because it's just stupid stuff like that that is just really infuriating. I don't want to just compare it to other games too, necessarily, but other games like Xenoverse and like other DBZ fighting games, or just fighting games in general, seem to get that right with the slots. Like, just have that character under one. Oh yeah, because CC2 just loves, like, this combat system is just wonderful. Top tier. Best combat I've ever seen. It's just wonderful when you can just magically stop moving in the middle of a combo. For no real reason, too. Oh, that was so dirty.
Final round.
Oh, man. Oh yeah, let's not forget about the costumes that should have been in the game but aren't, or ones that are already on it still. Like, what's that one costume that Sage Naruto had in the story? Yeah, like Sage Naruto without the jacket. Like, why is that not usable? Like,
oh, let's not forget the Madara costume.
Oh yeah, the shirtless Madara. Like, honestly, they could have given him a new moveset for that one.
Like Taijutsu Madara.
Yeah, it would have been a lot nicer to see that versus him just flailing around his Susanoo arms like every other Madara. It made things a little bit more interesting to see him like that versus doing the same stuff that he normally does. He's been doing that since Storm 3, so it's kind of gotten a little old seeing that. As hell, even like Naruto stopped using shadow clones as like combos for the last Naruto at least. Why couldn't they do the same with the other? Oh yeah, Taijutsu Madara would be a savage. Like, that's probably one that would be used online a lot if he had like the speed of like Might Guy and Rock Lee and all of that when it came down to Taijutsu and stuff. Especially if his damage output was pretty high. Because it's just the little things like that that could have honestly made Storm 4 a lot better. Versus...
And let's not forget the false advertising with the supposed clashes.
Wait, they false advertised clashing?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even remember that one.
Jump scans? They
No,
kept
the
saying,
only,
"Oh, that you'll be able to do clashes."
the
And
only
the
one I
only clash
remember
we
was the
get to
wall
do
running.
that too.
Because I can kind of understand the clashing in a way, but in a way I kind of don't. Because, like, yeah, they had clashes in Storm 1 only,
Storm
right?
One.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that kind of
only
makes a bit
Storm
more
1.
sense then. Because you got to think about it, a lot of games don't really have clashing anymore. Like Xenoverse doesn't have clashing necessarily when it comes down to, like, energy attacks and
Key
stuff like that.
blast.
Yeah, they don't really have, like, clashes when it comes down to that stuff. Like, so it kind of makes a bit more sense, but it kind of still is a little disappointing because when you think about it, a lot of those games that did have, like, clashing were mainly, like, offline games, like, back in the, well, PS2
Let's
era and stuff like that.
let's Yeah, but the Raging Blast series they had clashing. Even the sucky game known as Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Well, but how good was the clashing, though, ultimately? What do you think about it? Because they would have to find some way to balance it out, at least, because clashing in those games were kind of unfair at times.
Begin. That's enough.
Like, they gave that Sage of Six Path Madara, like, they gave him a great moveset for, like, that would have looked kind of nice seeing normal Madara do that with his Awakening moveset, for, like, all the spinning and stuff that he does. That would have been nice to see that. But no, we only get that as an Awakening moveset. And frankly, I like that one a lot more than I do his regular moveset. Yeah, sure, it might be a little cheap, but if they would have at least balanced it out, I would have definitely preferred that. Because that's probably the reason they got rid of Instant Awakenings. But then again, like, when you think about it, Rev had characters that when you switch to Instant Awakening, they wouldn't go to their, like, different movesets anyways.
Like Itachi.
Yeah. Wait, what game did Madara cause insane FPS drops in?
Storm 3.
That sounds pretty nasty. Like, that's just kind of, like, I don't know. Like, I've not, since I said I didn't really play Storm 3, I don't really know how that one would have worked. It's just kind of sad that this is what the state of the game has come down to. The Storm 4 still has some fun moments in it, but if they honestly would just work more on the online play of it versus single player, like adventure mode, it could have been a lot better.
Go on, try to use it. Final round. Begin.
I kind of wish they would have kept something like that Madara and Hashirama fight at the start of the game for Storm 4.
Which they took out.
Well, yeah, but like I kind of wish what I meant was like the part of like with the weapons and all that,
Yeah.
and like the armor. I kind of wish it would have been stuff like that online. Because that fight honestly looked beautiful. I wish we don't even get that stage now that I think about it.
You don't get the stage.
Oh
Only
yes,
with PC mods.
and that's sad that PC can do it better than like the actual developers of the game.
This will throttle you to the bone. Has been decided.
Because I really just don't see a purpose in having characters that were Story mode only. It doesn't make sense. It just really doesn't. That's how much you want to bet people would have been really pissed off if they made only, like, Sage, Obito, Madara, and Kaguya story mode only. Like, I think people would definitely have been pretty pissed off about that. Oh yeah, and I'm forgetting about the other Obito, when he's, like, got the half of Black Zetsu on him and stuff. Like, that one's not even playable, but then again, that one is practically just a recycled moveset. Because they honestly just took, like, what? Didn't they only take, like, Kisame's moveset or something?
No, they just replaced the end of his. They just replaced all the end combos with just a punch.
Wait. No, I thought he had Kisame's moveset though.
No,
The one with the staff, I mean, not the other Madara, not the other Obito, but the one with the staff.
no.
You sure he didn't? Because I swear he has like Kisame's movesets. Yeah, the guys from Obito and Kakashi's moveset, Obito and Kakashi's story. That I honestly thought they would have been playable when I first saw them in story mode. Like hell, even if they're just there for that one little part of the game, it still could have added a lot more to it if they would have put them in. Because even if they're not really main characters necessarily.
Let's not forget that although Itachi has two slots, and both of them they have the same ultimates and everything. The only difference is a cosmetic change.
That makes no sense. They should just put Itachi all under one. They put his other costumes under that. Why not do the same? This game just really kind of pisses me off sometimes. There's no reason to do that. There is straight up no reason to have all these different slots like that. For multiples of the same character. Because hell, Xenoverse didn't do that. They had like, well, they kind of did that in a way, but it... Well, no, I can't even really justify that, what they did either.
In Xenoverse, they didn't do it as much as Storm 4.
Yeah, like, exactly. It's just... No, it's stupid. I really don't believe why they brought back Mecha Naruto, because I don't really know who would really have wanted him back. Like, no offense to any Mecha Naruto fans out there, but I just know. Mecha Naruto, like, ruined Storm Revolution, basically.
Maybe
it's like
it
that
was
in the counters.
Maybe it was the creator.
Maybe.
Remember? Yeah.
I just now realized this is no support, no subs. Exactly, I would have preferred him to only stay in one game and not make it return in the others. Because that annoying ass awakening he had, I swear, they better fix that timing for him, because that was annoying. Having to wait, like, what? His awakening was like, what, maybe a 20-second transformation or something?
They shortened it.
That's good at least, because that was absolutely stupid. Because I don't understand why they removed stages too. They could have really given us more stages than what we got. But no, they decided to be lazy about it and still have them in story
just
mode
keep
only
the 20 and keep the 20 stage mode quota. We still don't have the destroyed. You have the you know that stage where Itachi fought Sasuke at?
Yeah.
We still don't get that. The last game that was in Generations.
And that's why I love Gens.
Final round. Begin.
Oh yeah, because that's an ultimate. That, like, Honker ultimates are something that I honestly kind of wish were still a thing. Because they were pretty cool to watch. Like,
Yeah, but Tsukunomi, they shortened those specifically for online.
Oh yeah, like it would have been nice to have an option to switch between having them on the longer ultimates and not.
I'll show you something special. It's about time. The victor has been decided. To think you said.
And it is kind of stupid that they had ultimates as DLC. Like that, I don't see a purpose in that, because if you don't land the ultimate, you're not gonna see it. So, yeah. Oh yeah. They don't even give you the old Itachi, like Susanoo either, and that's really stupid. Like Sasuke
as
still
well
has
as
his
the
old
old
one.
Shisui Susanoo. He doesn't
Exactly.
have that one either.
Because they got rid of it for no real reason when they could have kept that in. If they could still give Sasuke his, they could give Itachi and Shisui theirs. They got no excuse. The only excuse they have is that they're just completely lazy and just only care about money and how much money the game makes them, essentially.
Amaterasu.
Yeah. What's next? We're gonna see Madara like with the new Susanoo awakening and like Storm and like the Road to Boruto thing. Give him like multiple swords, like more than he already has. Give him a bunch of wings. It's just really stupid. And the fact that they had Sound 4 as DLC, it's just, no. Sound 4 should have been in the game since not Generations, but Storm 1 at least. It made a lot more sense for them to show up in Generations, or after that at the very least. Because I've not played Storm 1, so I'm not sure if they were supports in that or not.
They were supports, I believe they were.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Kakashi Susanoo was pretty nice. Oh no, I thought that honestly was gonna hit me right there.
To think you surpassed.
But I kinda have to say I do really kinda miss Generations. I just wish my 360 still worked to read discs so I could play it more. Because it just seemed like the simpler days for Storm seemed a lot better.
Why not Storm 2? Never played
No,
Storm 2.
No, Storm 2, no thank you. They didn't even have subs in that. No, I'm good.
Then how did they sub then?
I'm
Or
pretty
was
sure
you
they
forced to
subbed in
take-
Storm 2 with Chakra. So that's another reason as to why I wouldn't even want to bother with that. Because that just seems a whole lot of no. Well, I'm pretty sure like Killer Bee and Itachi were extremely broken back in Storm 2 because of their awakenings. And I'm pretty sure those are probably the only two that had like actual transformation awakenings. Yeah, I can't even blame you there. Always gotta keep holding up that guard button. honestly, I have to say, I think Storm 4 would officially be dead if they did release the other Storm gauges backwards compatible on
And
Xbox or something. Or, like, because I think PS4 has the collection. Like
yeah,
the
they have the
yeah, the
collection 1,
trilogy.
2, and 3.
Yeah, yeah. So I could see Storm 4 pretty much being dead at that point. And are we really going to play this like this is Generations now? What else is there to discuss?
Some awakenings being broken.
No. Like, I don't... Which Awakenings are even broken now? Because I know a lot, like, the ones that I know were broken and, like, nerfed now. I can't really think of any that are overpowered. Because I wouldn't even really consider Donzo's... No, yeah, in a way, Donzo is kind of broken still.
Especially if one knew the Infinite Awakening glitch.
Oh, nah, bro. See, that Infinite Awakening thing with Donzo would be the most infuriating thing someone could use. Considering how much cheese Donzo already is, like, we don't need him having an Infinite Awakening.
And then let's talk about the cheap reskins, what they did for the Hokage Naruto.
That
We
was...
never discussed that.
Well, I really don't need to consider that a thing anymore now, considering they fixed that with Road to Boruto, but even then,
Yeah,
that shouldn't have been
but
a
the
DLC for that.
The thing is, for people that can't buy the DLC, he's still gonna have that. He's still gonna have that same transformation look as
Well,
if
we
he got
don't know
younger.
that for sure.
No, it is because they already showed that the Sasuke and the Naruto, new ones they're getting new slots.
But I don't think they wouldn't fix that.
Oh, they still did. They still didn't fix the glitches with the Sharingans.
Wait, what do you mean?
You got it. You seriously didn't know, Tsukunomi, about the glitches with the Sharingan?
No.
If you awaken with PT Sasuke, the one with the black robes, the Sharingan won't be seen. The same thing goes for Kaguya. If you awaken with her, although her eyes get more, although the cutscene shows her veins coming in, there's no veins for an awakened model.
Let's be real here. Who's gonna be really looking at the character that close, anyways? This would be a different story if it was like more of a visible aspect of it.
I mean, because they managed to do it away with Sasuke because all he gets to do is that he just has to summon the Susanoo. But Naruto, they just freaking do a palette swap with him, which is cheap. Because it's also disappointing how the pre-order versions, they're still not going to be released. It means for people that pre-ordered, they're going to get 2 additional slots of Boruto.
That's just... Wait a minute. So the Boruto that was in the pre-order is an exclusive?
Yes.
Oh my god. Because that's probably going to be the really shitty Boruto compared to the other ones now.
Yeah, and remember the broken Sarada.
Wait a minute. So, oh my god, you're right. So she's going to be an exclusive.
Yes.
Oh my god, people are going to be so mad. Oh, that's actually kind of funny, but it actually only really make a difference if I still played Storm that often. Bruh, I know you did not just awaken on me. Nah, don't you dare switch to Donzo. Cause I'm sitting there wondering, why are you blocking? We definitely need more characters though. Like, it's just kind of sad.
Final round.
They can even bother showing off all these other characters they could have potentially put in the game, but they just refuse to do it. Like, what's the point? Because have we even really seen Shikadai's moveset yet? It's like...
More than likely, they're gonna make his moveset be a palette swap of the regular Shikamaru.
Yeah, like PTS Shikamaru's moveset almost.
Yeah.
Oh, that wouldn't be surprising. Didn't I swear they did that with the one dude from Kakashi and Obito's like story.
No.
Wait, all of his... I thought he did have some recycled moves up in that though.
Some of them, but not all of them. I mean, he does have his own combo.
Oh,
This
okay.
is from the PC. Because the PC version, they managed to extract the entire freaking moveset.
And that's why PC is Master Race. PC can actually get everything out of the game more than what like the console releases can.
I mean, because even there was even some PC models who even considered making the true release pack for once that Road to Boruto DLC comes out.
I'm not surprised because the PC version is definitely superior to the console releases of Storm.
I mean, because what makes it a good idea to add a DLC without making the villains playable at least?
That's just stupid. Like, there's no point. Like, well, to the consumer's point, I would think that really wouldn't be any purpose in buying it, but I don't know.
I think they're just gonna cash in on the Boruto hype.
That's all they're really doing, because it took them about a year to do it, so, because they know Storm 4 is pretty much dying out. That's why they're bringing back Spectator now, and it's just too late. Like, in my opinion, it's way too late.
And the bad thing about it is that they said this would be the last DLC for Storm 4 because they don't want to be adding more DLC to DLC.
See, that's where they fucked up at. They should have already had all this stuff. I would have rather the game get delayed versus having DLC come out a year later.
I mean, because that's the reason why it got delayed in the first place, for adventure mode.
Like, really, who plays adventure mode? They did like what? They made like what, 3 DLCs for adventure mode? Like, who the actual... Oh my... It's just, I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't know who could play adventure mode and actually enjoy that. If they would have had it like Storm 1.
Play this game offline.
Oh, even then, I don't know how you could enjoy it. Like, if they would have had that, like, Storm 1's, like, free roam, or, like, Naruto The Broken Bond, or Rise of a Ninja, or, like, the other, I forget the other free roam Naruto games that had stuff
Path
like
to
that.
Ninja.
Yeah, stuff like that, basically. Like, if they would have had that free roam aspect to it, I would actually play adventure mode then. Like, that actually is kind of cool, but when you can't really do anything, you can't run, you run at some stupid slow speed, and it's just...
then with that Boruto story mode, we're just getting another adventure mode with just one new stage. You also should know, Tsukunomi, they added a stage which has no relevance, that mushroom stage.
Wait, what?
You know that you never played the mushroom stage, did you?
I probably have seen it, but I just don't really remember it.
I'll show it to you after this battle.
I think that might just about sum up all I really have to say about Storm 4. Until after the DLC release, at least. Because once the DLC comes out, then they can make a follow-up to it and see if they actually improved anything, or... which is probably very unlikely, but it's always worth a shot. Oh, what in the hell is happening?
Round 2. Begin.
I still kind of wish Adult Konohamaru was usable. Because why put a model for him if you're not going to make him playable?
They did the same thing for I think it was Hinata's father.
Yeah, they
Hinata's...
did. Like, I don't understand.
And let's not forget the twins. The
Gold and Silver twins. Yeah. Yeah, because like I remember like they last showed up in Red, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like it would have been nice to have them playable too. Like you already have models for them too, so what's the big deal with just giving them a moveset, basically? But nah, they just want to have more excuses as to not put characters in the game for no real reason.
Okay, I'll show you that stage. Let's go into the rematch. I still do not know what point was it that they added that stage. You barely see it in story mode. Barely.
Wait, was it in the Storm 4 story mode or was it in the other ones?
It wasn't in the Storm 4 story mode. And it wasn't in Storm 3.
That's weird. Wait, so was it in Storm 2 then?
No.
Storm 1?
It's a completely brand new stage.
Then where did it appear then?
Mm-hmm.
Sure it's not from like Obito and Kakashi's past or something?
No.
Huh.
I'll show it to you. This is- Are you also gonna talk about how they messed up the puppets?
Oh yeah, well they fucking nerfed him to dog shit. Like it's honestly pathetic. Like I loved using puppets back in Generations. Like I know they were broken and overpowered as hell in Gens, but it was still something like different. They were still usable back then, at least. To play legit with them.
Now,
But in Storm
Tsukunomi, I'll
4,
show you the stage. It's the one, the third, it's the third one on the left, on the right.
third one on the
One,
right
yeah,
on the
yes, that one.
Giant Mushroom Force. Huh. Yeah, that's just honestly stupid. They should have left the puppets alone, like, or at least maybe tweaked them a little bit, but to make them to the point where they're not even usable online anymore, because, like, you will literally just get shuriken thrown at you non-stop to make sure that puppet falls, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
Excuse me.
Uh,
I caught you. You aren't getting away. I caught you. 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 Ha! I caught you. 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 Ha! I caught you. I need to keep my distance. Setting complete. Setting complete. Setting complete. You aren't getting away. I caught you. 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 You aren't getting away.
I don't know what it is, but I think dashing does feel a little slower in this compared to the other Storm games.
I caught you. I caught you. I caught you. I caught you. Ha!
Well, at least compared to Generations, at least. This feels a little off.
Be right there. Take care of the rest for me. Leave it to me. Please don't miss.
Oh shit, no.
Here I come. 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 Leave it to me. I caught you. Let's go. Here I come.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just have to kill him.
Victor has been decided.
Oh. Wow, I didn't even realize it was 2 rounds.
Round 2.
Oh boy.
The victor has been decided.
Oh wait, now I can't do a rematch yet. Oh boy. Guess this thing probably has gone on for a little longer than I would have expected it to. Oh. Oh, so you're back?
Round one. Begin.
Take care of the rest for me.
Eternally despair.
Oh, you're really good on waking on two little girls.
Too slow. Victor has been decided. Round two. Begin.
Well, I really think this is about all I have to say.
The victor has been decided. Final
I
round.
think this is going to be the last match for now.
Begin.
I don't really think of anything else to discuss about that. And this has kind of gone on for a little longer than I would have thought.
I'll show you something special.
Right there! Please don't miss!
Has been decided.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, this is reality.
I think that's just about it. Got anything else you want to add, Eternal? I take that as a no. Well, thanks for watching.